Hi, it's Andrew here from Always Andrew Wedding Design, your London-based wedding planner. So I'm back again this week to carry on with my A to Z wedding planning, and this week it's K for kids at weddings. So I think it's one of those slightly controversial topics, kids at weddings. For many people, a wedding wouldn't be a wedding without children there, but for others they just kind of feel maybe it's not quite right for their vibe. So I think whichever direction you decide to take, you really need to think about it in the context of the kind of wedding you're having, and just kind of be upfront and honest with your guests one way or the other. So just sort of think about, is it a lovely daytime event? Will be lots of things for kids to do when there's lots of outdoor space. That's always really quite lovely to have kids there sort of running around. They really kind of add to the whole atmosphere and vibe of the day, and I think that's really lovely having children in that scenario. If you're having more of an evening do, maybe the location's maybe not so particularly kid friendly, then maybe it's a good idea not to have the kids there. So I think sort of weigh up the pros and cons and what you want to do about it. If you do go down the no kid route, then be really kind of let your guests know and be really clear on the invitation suite. Maybe put a little note in at the bottom, no, not kids or a certain age you're not going to have. And then maybe even for those people that you know who've maybe got quite young kids or sort of quite close to their kids, that maybe you sort of say just a little personal note with the invitation. It could be quite a nice little touch just to let them know we would love to have you all there, but we've made the decision not to have children, or give a little nice little reason. I think a little personal note goes a long way. Also bear in mind that actually some people, if you are having a kid-friendly wedding and kids are invited, sometimes the kids don't want to come. This from as a mother, we often give our little boy the option. We sort of say to them, do you want to come to the wedding? And sometimes they'll be like, yay, and sometimes like, no mum, can I just go stay with my grandparents? So sometimes they might just choose not to come. So it's just worth bearing that in mind. Don't take it the wrong way. And actually sometimes some parents I know actually just look at it as, yay, child-free evening, nice time to sort of let their hair down a bit, get a babysitter in. So it can sort of work both ways. So you may feel bad about not inviting children, but actually sometimes the parents are quite happy to have a child-free evening. And actually the kid themselves actually doesn't really want to go to the wedding. And I do think that's just something to consider. So have a think about it in both directions. So if you do decide to have kids at the wedding, have a think about what you can. I think it's always a really nice touch to sort of maybe cater for those kids in some way. Obviously with food, you need to think about what they're eating, and lots of food and drinks, child-friendly snacks and food and drinks. But also think about if you're having a lot of children, maybe quite young children as well, can you have a separate room for them? Somewhere where they can always just go chill out. Maybe the parents can go take and sit down with them. Somewhere they can play and make a bit of a mess without sort of getting under your guests' feet. That's always a really good option. Also, if the budget will allow, I think wedding creches work really well at weddings. Just do bear that in mind from the sort of venue searching stage. If you are thinking of having a creche, make sure that when you're looking for your venue, you have got the room to have a little sort of separate area where your kids can go. Yeah, and so that's kind of just a few quick tips really if you're thinking about having kids at weddings. If you're not going to have them, make it clear on your invitation suite, so then do let the parents know. And if you are, think about sort of, it's quite a nice touch to think about sort of activities, maybe have a creche on, or put some kind of activity pack on for the kids to keep them occupied. Maybe put kids near, like maybe their tables are sort of near exits, so they can run around and get maybe if this is long speeches, they might want to sort of go and have a little run around for a while. So just think about the options just to make it a bit easier for the parents as well, so just make their life a bit easier, and for the kids to have fun, because you want the kids to have fun as much as you want the adults too. So it's always nice to put some on for the kids. So there you go, that's my quick tips today for kids at the wedding, and do join me next week when I carry on with my A to Z wedding planning. Take care, bye.